Hello and welcome. Today, I want to talk to you about something that affects every single one of us every single day, whether we realize it or not: the health of your heart. And more specifically, I want to talk about a few common foods that many people eat without ever suspecting they could be slowly working against one of the most important systems in the human body. Most people think heart disease happens suddenly, like a switch flipping one day. But the truth is, it usually happens slowly, quietly, over years, even decades, long before any warning signs appear. And here is something truly remarkable that most people don't fully appreciate: your body has an incredible natural ability to protect and repair your heart and blood vessels every single day. Think about it this way. Inside your body, you have about 60,000 miles of blood vessels. That is enough to circle the entire planet more than twice. These blood vessels are lined with a delicate, paper, thin layer of cells called the endothelium. This lining is like the inner skin of your blood vessels, and it plays a huge role in keeping your heart healthy. It helps blood flow smoothly, helps control blood pressure, and helps prevent dangerous blockages from forming. The amazing part is that this lining can heal itself and stay strong, but only if we give our body the right support. Unfortunately, certain everyday foods can quietly damage this delicate lining year after year without us ever feeling it happening. This is why so many people are caught off guard by heart problems later in life. They followed common advice, avoided salt here and there, maybe took a magnesium supplement, but they overlooked the real culprits hiding in their daily meals. In this video, we are going to explore exactly what those foods are, why they affect the heart so deeply, and most importantly, how your body can fight back and heal when you make the right choices. This is not about fear. This is about understanding how incredible your body truly is and how small, simple changes can make a powerful difference. So let's begin this journey together and discover what is really happening inside your heart and blood vessels, often without you even knowing it. To understand how certain foods slowly harm the heart, we first need to understand what is happening on the inside. Imagine your blood vessels as smooth, flexible garden hoses. When they are healthy, blood flows through them easily, oxygen and nutrients reach every part of your body, and your heart does not have to work too hard. But certain foods, especially those high in refined sugar, refined carbohydrates, and unhealthy processed fats, can cause tiny amounts of inflammation inside those blood vessels every time you eat them. One meal might not seem like much, but imagine this happening 2, 3, sometimes 4 times a day for years. Over time, this repeated low-grade inflammation can begin to damage that delicate inner lining we talked about earlier, the endothelium. When this lining becomes damaged, it becomes sticky, almost like a scratch on the inside of a pipe. Cholesterol particles, especially the harmful kind, can begin to stick to these damaged areas. Slowly, this can lead to the buildup of plaque inside the blood vessels, narrowing the space where blood needs to flow. This is part of what doctors call atherosclerosis, a slow hardening and narrowing of the arteries. One major hidden contributor to this process is excess sugar, especially from sugary drinks, pastries, and highly processed snacks. When you eat a lot of sugar, your blood sugar spikes quickly, and your body releases insulin to manage it. Over time, repeated sugar spikes can cause inflammation and stress on blood vessels, almost like waves repeatedly hitting and wearing down a riverbank. Another hidden danger comes from ultra-processed foods, especially those containing refined vegetable oils that have been heavily processed and often reused at high heat, such as in many fried fast foods. These oils can promote inflammation inside the body. Excess sodium, often hidden in canned soups, deli meats, and packaged foods, can also quietly raise blood pressure, putting extra strain on the heart and blood vessels every single day. The important thing to understand is that your body is not weak or fragile. It is incredibly strong and resilient. But like anything, if it is exposed to constant stress without enough recovery and support, it eventually becomes overwhelmed. The good news is that this process can often be slowed, supported, and in some cases, even partially reversed when we give the body the right tools to heal. Now let's talk about something truly hopeful, because your body has a remarkable ability to protect and even repair your blood vessels when you support it with the right foods and habits. One of the most powerful things you can do for your heart is to focus on foods that help reduce inflammation and support that delicate blood vessel lining we talked about earlier. Leafy green vegetables, like spinach and kale, are rich in nutrients that support healthy blood flow. Berries, such as blueberries and strawberries, contain natural compounds that help protect blood vessels from damage and support a healthy response to inflammation. Fatty fish, like salmon and sardines, contain healthy omega-3 fats, which can help calm inflammation and support the flexibility of your blood vessels, almost like keeping that garden hose soft and supple instead of stiff and brittle. Nuts, such as walnuts and almonds, in moderate amounts, can also support heart health by providing healthy fats and helpful plant compounds. Olive oil, especially extra virgin olive oil, has been studied for its ability to support healthy blood vessels and reduce inflammation when used in place of more processed oils. Garlic, onions, and colorful vegetables like tomatoes and bell peppers also provide natural plant compounds that can help support the health of that all-important endothelial lining. Beyond food, simple daily habits make a powerful difference as well. Regular movement, even something as simple as a daily walk, helps support healthy blood flow and helps your blood vessels stay flexible and strong. Getting enough quality sleep allows your body time to repair and reduce inflammation overnight. Managing stress, whether through deep breathing, time in nature, or spending time with people you love, can also reduce the kind of chronic stress that quietly affects heart health over time. The most important thing to remember is that you do not need to be perfect. Small, consistent choices made day after day can add up to a powerful difference over the months and years ahead. Your heart and blood vessels are listening to every meal, every walk, every night of good sleep. And the body, when given the right support, has an incredible ability to protect itself and even begin healing. I want you to think about your heart not as something fragile that simply wears out over time, but as a living, responsive system that is constantly adapting based on the signals you send it every single day. Every meal is a message to your body. Every walk you take, every good night of sleep, every moment of calm you create for yourself, all of these things send signals that either support healing or add to stress. This is one of the most empowering truths in modern health science. You are not simply a passenger watching your body age and decline. You are an active participant with real influence over how well your heart and blood vessels function for years to come. Many people, especially as we get older, begin to feel like health decline is simply inevitable. But research continues to show that the body holds on to its ability to heal and adapt much longer than most people realize, especially when given consistent, supportive care. This is especially encouraging for those in their 60s, 70s, and beyond. It is never too late to start supporting your heart in a more thoughtful way. Even modest changes, like swapping a sugary drink for water, adding more colorful vegetables to your plate, taking a short walk after meals, or simply choosing to cook at home more often instead of relying on packaged convenience foods, can begin to shift things in a positive direction. The heart is remarkably responsive to care. Many people who make these kinds of changes report feeling more energetic, sleeping better, and simply feeling more like themselves again, often within just a few weeks. This is not magic. It is biology. It is the natural result of giving your body fewer stressors and more of the tools it needs to repair and protect itself. I want you to walk away from this video not with fear about all the things that might be harming your heart, but with a sense of calm confidence, knowing that you have real power through simple daily choices to support one of the most important organs in your body. As we bring this conversation to a close, I want you to remember one simple truth. Your body wants to be healthy. It is constantly working behind the scenes to protect you, repair damage, and keep your heart and blood vessels functioning as well as possible. Your job is not to control every single outcome, but simply to support that natural process with thoughtful, consistent choices. This means choosing whole, colorful foods more often than processed ones. It means moving your body in ways that feel good, even something as gentle as a daily walk. It means protecting your sleep, finding moments of calm in your day, and remembering that every meal is an opportunity to either support your heart or place a small extra burden on it. None of this requires perfection. It simply requires awareness and consistency. Over time, these small, steady choices can add up to a heart that feels stronger, blood vessels that stay more flexible, and an overall sense of vitality that many people are surprised to discover is still very much within reach, no matter their age. I hope this video has given you a clearer understanding of how your heart truly works, and more importantly, given you a sense of hope and empowerment about your ability to protect it. If you found this information helpful, please consider subscribing to this channel where we continue to explore science-based insights into how your body works and how simple, everyday choices can support long-term health and healing. Thank you for spending this time with me today, taking care of your understanding, just as you take care of your heart. I look forward to sharing more with you very soon.